My name is Brian Christian, and I'm a close friend of Peter Eckersley's. It's an incredible honor and tribute to the work that Peter did that he is being inducted today into the Internet Hall of Fame. The Internet today is a safer, more secure, more open, and more free place because of Peter. We have come to take for granted the little lock icon that appears next to our browser's address bar, telling us that our connection is secure. But this is actually quite a recent development. 10 years ago, in 2013, only about 25% of web requests used a secure connection. Today, in 2023, that figure is about 90%. This is, in significant part, because of the work of Peter Eckersley. Peter, as part of his work at the Electronic Frontier Foundation, was behind the SSL Observatory, a breathtakingly ambitious project to inspect and analyze all of the publicly visible SSL certificates on the IPv4 internet, notifying site administrators of any misconfigurations or vulnerabilities that were found. He was also instrumental in developing HTTPS Everywhere, an extension for all of the major web browsers that defaulted users' requests to HTTPS whenever it was available. HTTPS Everywhere was used by millions of people, and it has just been officially retired after 13 years, now that most browsers are built to do this by default. One of the biggest remaining obstacles to web encryption was the difficulty of obtaining and deploying certificates. To overcome this obstacle, Peter co-founded the nonprofit certificate authority Let's Encrypt. Today, Let's Encrypt has issued nearly 4 billion certificates and has secured more than 320 million domains. His efforts to drive adoption of HTTPS have had an enormous and transformative impact on the internet, and they represent arguably the signature achievement of his career. But even this is only scratching the surface. Peter's projects like Panopticlick and Privacy Badger helped to protect users' privacy online, and he was not only a technologist, but also an advocate. Alongside his friend, former roommate, and fellow Internet Hall of Fame inductee Aaron Swartz, Peter was a driving force in the campaign against SOPA and PIPA. In the moments in our use of the internet when we can take our security and safety for granted and think of other things, those moments are part of the gift that he gave us all. Another part of his gift was not technical, but human. Beyond his technical work and his public advocacy, Peter was an incredible connector, able to build bridges, to introduce lifelong friends to one another, and to wrangle, a favorite word of his, a coalition together. He always seemed to be able to introduce just the right people to each other to make something happen. He was a mentor to his junior colleagues and someone who inspired the next generation to follow in his footsteps. Peter's vision, his technical skill, his charm and persuasiveness, and also his persistence and tenacity have made the internet and the world a better, safer, and fairer place.